Hello, sentient beings. Welcome to the Spiritual Alchemist channel with your host, me, Marvin. Well, today's topic is Sankranti, which is, the 6 hours before and after the sun moves from one zodiac sign to another. And there are 12 such days in the solar year, and each with its own unique characteristics. Much like with the moon, where we have the void of course, this is similar, where while Sankranti marks an unsettled period for the sun, it really is auspicious time for us to tap into the transitional energies of the day to reflect on the previous, like Vedic month, and plan for the upcoming one. So with the first one that happened January 15th, this will give you some time in February to look back at that time period and to do a little bit of soul searching. So Makar, which is another name for Capricorn, this is the Makar Sankranti, which celebrates the sun's journey into the northern hemisphere. And it's a period which is considered to be highly auspicious. So like I said earlier, this journey started January 15th. So take that time to ponder what happened and then how you would like to move forward for this next upcoming period, which is the Kumbha Sankranti. And this is the time when the sun enters Kumbha Rashi, which is then Aquarius. And Kumbha means like a jar or a pitcher. This represents Aquarius's connection with water. And this would be a good time to offer water to the sun and chanting the sun's mantra, which is Om Shri Suryaya Namaha. Again, that's Om Shri Suryaya Namaha. So February 13th is when the sun then enters Aquarius. Then we have the sun enters into the zodiac sign of Meena, or Pisces if you will, and that is between March 14th and 15th, marking the beginning of the 12th and last month of the Hindu solar calendar. And with Misha Sankranti, that occurs on April 15th, when the sun moves into the sign of exaltation, which is then Aries, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and this day also marks the beginning of the new year in most Hindu solar calendars. And since Ganesh is connected with Aries, the mantra Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha would be recommended. Of course, that is helping to remove obstacles that might be in our way. Then we move on to Vrishabha Sankranti, which occurs during the second month of the solar calendar. And Vashk, meaning the bull, as it is on this day that the sun moves from the sign of Aries to the sign of Taurus, which is the bull. And then on May 15th, this is a good day to, recite the mantra of Vishnu. Well, Vishnu is considered the sustaining force of the universe. And then we have the feminine aspect of the bull being the cow, who offers milk. And that's characterizing Vishnu's power of sustenance. Okay, then we have on the 15th of June, we then have Mithuna Sankranti. It's the day the sun transits from the sign of Vrishabha, which is Taurus, to the sign of Mithuna, and that's Gemini. So when the sun is in Gemini, it is a great time for reaping the fruits of the labor that we've had, and also planting seeds for future goals. Well, Gemini's ruler being Mercury offers its intellectual edge to achieve the sun-ruled desire for success. And as we know, success has many different meanings for different individuals. So it's not always monetary success. It could be many different types of success. And so the energies are versatile, they're adaptable and strategic. So it's a powerful time or jumping off point for future progress. Then we have the Karka Sankranti, which is starting July 16th and marks the southern journey of Lord Surya, which is the god of the sun, and the beginning of the 6-month Dakshinayana phase, during which the sun travels into the southern direction. It is said that Dakshinayana is nighttime for the gods and the time when the deities are in their celestial sleep. And it begins with Karka Sankranti and ends with Makar Sankranti 6 months later. And then August 17th, then we have Shimha Sankranti, marking the day when the sun moves from the Karka Rashi, which is Cancer, to Shimha Rashi, which is Leo. Many choose to honor the sun god on this day because Leo, being represented by the sun, believing that it will help to remove individual and ancestral karma. So reciting the sun mantra could be beneficial on this day as well. Then during Kanya Sankranti, which is September 17th, the sun moves from Shimha Rashi, which is Leo, to Kaya Rashi, which is Virgo. And this day is also the birth anniversary of Lord Vishvakarma. And this is the architect of the gods, who can also be honored on this day. On October 17th, this is when Tula Sankranti marks the movement of the sun from Kanyan Rashi, which is Virgo, to Tula Rashi, which is Libra. Then on November 16th, this marks the movement of the sun from Tula, which is Libra, to Vrishisha, which is Scorpio. This shift of the sun god is said to help regain energy at this specific time of year. And then we have Danu Sankranti, which is celebrated when the sun leaves Scorpio and enters into Sagittarius, or Danu, which is on December 16th of 2023. So this gives you a little bit of background for Sankranti. So going back to the previous month, to just think over what we'd like to do differently in the next month coming up, so that we can continue to be prosperous, sending out lots of love and light. And wishing you all the best in this year and the following years to come. Take care and stay divine.